Hey guys, it's Jacqueline here from Nothing But Tech, and today is a very special video for me because it's my first mobile phone unboxing on this channel. So it's important to me, and this is the OnePlusOne unboxing. And I'm not going to hold you to it, but I'll talk about why I got this phone in my review. But this is just my unboxing, so let's get started. So here we go, guys. The charger and the phone actually came in two separate boxes, so we're going to unbox both of them. So first let's unbox the charger. So we're just going to slip it out of the plastic. And as we take it out, we can see on the top we have the OnePlus logo. And then we have a little silhouette, kind of like the iPhone 6 box. On one side we just have the barcode. And on the back we have some Chinese along with some English telling you about the product and such. And then on the bottom, I'm not sure if you can see this, but there is a little plastic. I'm not sure if you can see it, so it won't actually go through. I'll try to get you a better angle of it. So there it is. Now you can kind of see it. Yeah, there. So we can cut that open or we can pull it. I'm just going to cut it to make this look good. So after it's cut out, you just push it through, and I'm going to try to do everything from this angle so then everything stays straight. And then over here we got like a little instruction manual. I mean, we'll look at that quickly, but you don't really need an instruction manual for a charger brick, but it's nice that they include it just in case this is someone's first time ever seeing electronic and how to charge it. But that's basically just it. That's a quick little run through. It keeps this color scheme of the red and white, which is nice. And here's the charger brick. It kind of looks like apples, but it's got that little OnePlus logo again at the top. And then on the bottom there's just some writing. But it definitely does look like Apple's iPad charger. And then that's a USB slot. It's got two-tone color, gray and white, but it definitely looks like an Apple charger. So here we go. Here's the actual phone, and the other components are in this, but it's got some plastic wrap on it. So we're just going to take the plastic wrap off camera, and then everything else will be on camera. So after the plastic wrap is off, now we've got a cardboard box. We got some information, a barcode on the top, and then we got an IMEI number, and that is a sandstone black version. And that's basically it. And there's a lot of boxes in this unboxing. There's a little slip that you're going to want to pull out with your fingernail. I actually couldn't get it out, and I actually needed to dig a tiny object in there to get it out. But I eventually did get it out, and then you just pull that across to open the box that leads to another box. It does make a pretty satisfying sound, and don't be afraid if you pull off some of the cardboard, because this isn't the actual box. The actual box is inside, and it doesn't look like a natural cardboard box. And there it is. It's beautiful. I like the red and white color scheme, and there's your extra SIM card tray. So you want to save that just in case you lose your SIM card tray. It does use a nano SIM. And there we go, that's the actual box. It's red and white, and it has a little tab there that you just pull out to actually get the box out. That's the little tab I was talking about. I'm going to zoom in for you guys. There it is, and it really helps a lot. That's not how you actually get it out at this point, though. At this point, you're just going to slide it out. But first, let's actually look at the box and what comes on the box. So we got the OnePlus logo, which we've been seeing a lot. Then we got the OnePlus logo that we saw on the charger. And then over here we see that it says OnePlusOne. It gives a model. It says a sandstone black 64 gigabytes. I got the global version, and it works in LTE, GSM, and WCDMA, which means it works on AT&T, T-Mobile. But if you want a full video on that, what carriers this can and can't work on, leave it down below and I will make a video on it. So now let's actually unbox it. Let's slip the actual box out of the shell. The white piece is the shell if you didn't know that. And it's like a hard cardboard. It will keep the box safe. I guess it is part of the box because it does make the box look good. But yeah, that's the shell. Now let's get inside the box. The box keeps with the simplicity. It just has a white logo and a red box, and it opens right away, and then the phone is right in front of your eyes. There's nothing else there. It's just the phone. And it looks amazing. So let's get to the part you've all been waiting for, getting this phone out. So it's actually got a tab to make getting the phone out really easy. I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see. It's this little plastic, and it just pulls the phone out. And the texture, just feeling it right now, feels amazing in my hand. One YouTuber described it as a hard velvet material, and I would say it's a combination of that and thin sandpaper that's smoothed out, and it feels amazing. It's got a really grippy feel, and it's probably one of my favorite backs on any phone, period. Even though it doesn't feel as premium as an aluminum back or something, it still feels amazing, but we'll get into that in my full review. You're probably wondering where the charging cable is, and if we just take off this whole piece that the phone actually came in, which feels like it's made out of plastic, there is the charger and the SIM card remover tool. So the SIM card removal tool actually moved out of its spot, which was supposed to be right there, but that's fine. It comes in this little like keychain holder, so I guess if you remove your SIMs a lot, that's good. If you travel a lot or something, this would actually be really helpful because you're going to have to go onto a different carrier, and this phone supports that, so this would actually be really helpful just to carry around on your car keys. And it's actually pretty big for a SIM card tray, but it does work, and it is a snug fit like I said before, but once you get it in, it stays in, and I like that they included that. So now let's get to the charging cable. So you'll probably notice a difference about it, but we're going to talk about that in a second. It is a normal micro USB charging cable, but it does have cable management built right in, which I really like. If you travel a lot, that's good for you, so your cables don't get tangled. And it also is a flat cable, which is also nice, so your cables don't get tangled. The difference about it is the end of the cable. They made a design kind of interpretation where they cut off some of the USB part, and it looks fine. It kind of feels cheap in the hand though, and I don't know why they did that because it falls out a lot, and I don't think it looks any better than anything else. It might look a little bit better, but for all the disadvantages, I don't really like it, so I'll probably just switch to one of my old cables. But I like the cable management involved. Now let's take a more in-depth view at the phone. This is actually my favorite part of any unboxing, taking off the plastic that the manufacturers put on the phone, because it's so snugly fit and it's so fun to take it off the first time, especially on iPhones. But now let's actually talk about the device. Here's a port rundown. On the bottom we got 2 stereo speakers, not fake stereo speakers like Apple, and then we also got a micro USB charging port. On the back we got the sandstone material, which actually picks up some water. My hands were wet and they actually picked up some water. We got a 13 megapixel shooter, which actually looks really good. I'll have a photo test coming up. And then a 3.5mm headphone jack on the top. So here we go, guys. This is what it looks like. It's got a 5.5 IPS 1080p display on the front, which actually looks stunning. It's got a 5 megapixel camera, and on the side it's got the power button, and we're actually going to boot up the device. It is running Android 4.4.4, KitKat, and CyanogenMod 11s on top of that, but you can get Oxygen OS, which is OnePlus's new software, and that will run on Lollipop, and I will be doing a separate video on how to do that for your phone in a few days. But let's actually look at this phone's software. I'm just going to skip these steps and then show you at the end product. We're just going to look at the first screen, and then we're going to end this because it's just an unboxing. You'll have to check out my other videos to see it, but it says welcome, make yourself at home, and then you just click OK. It shows you how to do some things, but this is basically, I'm just going to end it here, and we'll look at my review and other videos on this if you want to see more. Thank you guys for watching. It's been Nothing But Tech, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Overall, I'm very impressed with this phone so far.